So apparently I'm live. Right, okay. So for those people who are here or aren't here or might be here eventually. Sorry, I'll sit a bit further down because I'm having to use the tripod today because Brian isn't here. He's at work. So I can't tell. Oh, don't want to do skip trial. I don't want to. I need to see comments. Okay, are the comments on? Just bear with me a second, folks. Dark chat. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, comments are on. Okay, don't know if you're here. Can you let me know you're here? Because I'm having a lot of technical problems this morning, this afternoon even. Don't look at the messy craft room, by the way, please. Shut up! I know that I can hear myself, and like now I'm driving myself mad. Hang on. Turn myself down. Okay, so, okay, cool. Okay, so we've got people saying hello now. So we've got Jania, is that right? Or Jania. Sorry, from Florida. We've got Leah. We've got Glynis. Hi, Glynis, you've made it. Yay! And Maureen from Jiggy Jiggy Journals. That's very, like, makes me smile when I say Jiggy Jiggy Journals. But we won't go there. So anyway, I am I'm going to do some more crafty stuff. Well, it'd be silly if I suddenly started doing knife throwing, wouldn't it? I'm going to now juggle with knives. Oh no, that would go horribly wrong. You've seen me try to use one, so you don't want to see me juggling with them, do you? I am thanks, Janie. You love my messy craft room. Yeah, it's a mess, right? Just a quick, brief, like little bit of a, you know, you can't see it all, but like I'm glad you can't see it all, but it is messy, 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 messy. Singing with the messy. Sorry, my tripod has started to behave badly. Tripods behaving badly. That's a whole series for one of those documentary channels, isn't it? So yeah, that's just some of it. There is some over there as well, which is just as messy. And I have to say, it doesn't just stop in this room. It kind of peters out into the hallway as well. So I don't know whether you can still see me. Seem to have done a good job of cutting my head off there. Did I? So there we go. You can see me better now. Honestly, my tripod is just doing my head in. That was one of the technical problems I had this morning. So, hi. Oh, well, hi, Tricia. Hi. It's lovely that you are talking amongst yourselves in the chat as well, because I'm going to be getting on with craft. Like I say, I don't have a moderator because Brian is at work. He's actually finished work now and he's on his way here. You know, he's a good friend. He's got a key to my house because that's how good a friend he is. Have a chat between yourselves and we'll get on with doing some crafty things. And yes, my craft room is a mess. And it's even more of a mess because I've got lots of different projects going on at the same time. Sorry, it makes me a bit crazy. So that's how I go when a bit crazy. All right, so I'm just going to move you over. Sorry for the extreme close-up. I just need to unhook you. Unhook. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell. I don't know the words. Can you tell? So I thought so. A needle pulling thread, Laura need to follow so. Sorry. So I thought we would do. Sorry, I'm just having to kind of get my head together. I was going to use my work phone, which is a much better phone because it's an upgrade to the phone that I've got. However, I've realised that I'm not logged in to my YouTube on my work phone, and therefore I don't remember what the password is to log into it. And because it's linked to my Google account, it's like breaking into Fort Knox trying to find out what your password is. Anyway, not enough time to reset it. So, hi, hi, Dave. No, hi, Phil. Hi, Phil. Phil and Johnny have tuned in as well. So, hi to everybody that's here. Have a chat in the comments. I'm going to get on with some crafting, and you can kind of like listen to my voice seems to be a bit deep today. Perhaps I was doing a lot of shouting in my sleep. I did wake up with an extremely dry throat, so. I might have been shouting in my sleep. It's quite possible, the things that I do in my sleep. I have full-blown conversations with people in my sleep. I've sung to people in my sleep. I also speak Russian in my sleep, apparently. So it's funny what you do in your sleep. So anyway, what I'm doing is I'm going to make a thing. Which is a really good idea to make something, because I'm just going to make a thing. So I'm probably going to make a mess, to be fair. Sorry, I'm having to wet my whistle. Yes, my whistle is not wet enough. Despite what you've heard, my whistle is not wet enough. I'm going to make a thing that I saw on another channel, and I can't remember what the channel was called. I'll put it in the description when I put it on after this being live. Okay, so we're going to make this like pockety thing, like journal thing, and I'd love to have you a template to show you, but I don't. That's your voice. That's your sex. That's my sexy voice. Is it? I don't know. Is it sexy? I don't know. Is anything sexy with a Coventry accent? So, right. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get this horribly wrong. Okay. So I think because it's directional, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it 90 degrees. Okay. This has got some like. I thought they were oven gloves, but apparently they're mittens. Festive oven gloves on the back. This has got some like double-sided card, and we're going to make this pockety thing, which you'll find out what it looks like when I've finished. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to score at 3. So we're going to turn it 90 degrees so that the image is. This is what I think, because I've only seen this been done once, and this is how my brain kind of works. But turn it 90 degrees, I think. So we'll see whether this works or not. Don't follow me doing this, because if it goes horribly wrong with you, it'll, it's my fault. So scoring at 3, and then scoring at 8. Okay. So this is on a 12 by 12 scoreboard, and you don't have to do this if you don't have a scoreboard. What you do is you measure at 3. You do top, middle, and bottom. Put a little light pencil mark or something you'll find again. Okay, and then you use the edge of a metal ruler. Yeah, and if you don't have a score tool, use the back of a blunt knife and just press against it, and you'll get a score line. It'll just be enough to like fold it. So please, I know some of you are starting out crafters, but don't go out and buy these things if you don't have them, unless you really get into it. And then you're going to turn it round back to being the right way up. What? Oh no, sorry. I thought that said cheese. It says I was thinking, what? Wee cheese. Ah dear, I have no idea. Don't. I have no idea. Don't know what's going on with my head. So it doesn't even look like cheese. It only says CHE. That's as far as it gets. Anyway, Worcester's come here to. Hello, good boy. Good boy. Okay, it's all right. We're only talking about cheese. I don't have any. He obviously heard cheese and thought, oh, I'm going in there. Always got. Stop licking your lips. I haven't got any cheese. Go and lie down, and you smell of cheese anyway. So, so then we've turned it round, and we're going to do. So we did 3 and 8 when it was turned at 90 degrees, and now you turn it back, and then you're going to do it at 3.5 and 8.5. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to take this away, and we can put our scoreboard away, and we will lose our score tool, because that's what happens every time I use this damn thing. So can't get the thing back. Get in there. Just bear with me while I just wrestle with the score tool. Okay. And then I'll honk it back on that really wonky nail that's going to fall out the wall at any moment. And if you never see me again, I was killed by the scoreboard as it fell off the wall and bonked me on the head. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to cut down this line. So we're having it so that we've got the 3.5 and the 8.5 line at the top. Yeah. And we're going to cut down this line. Okay. Now, when you're cutting, what you're going to do is you're going to be folding this over. So when you're folding something over, the best thing to do is to cut the score line out. Now, I can't really tell the score line. I'll just flip it over. Can you see the score line? You can see it better on here. See this ridge here? You're going to cut that bit out. So you're just cutting the ridge out. And this will help you to fold everything up. When you see how it folds, I'd love to have given you here's one I made earlier, but I was having enough problems trying to get my equipment to work. I beg your pardon, trying to get your equipment to work. Yes, yes, officer, trying to get my equipment to work. Okay, so that's like that. Okay, and what's going to happen with that is that's going to fold over onto there. Okay, and then we're going to make that as a little pocket this way. Okay. So next thing to do is we're going to cut this one out. We're going to cut this one. So this is slightly changed from the one that I saw this person do. This person that will remain nameless because I don't remember who it was. Not because they're like protected by the CIA or the MFI, and not MFI. It's an old furniture shop. Yeah, FBI. I think I was thinking FBI and MI5. They became FI. I can't even make a straight line now. Oh, come on. Get a grip, Dave. There we go. I've never been able to do very much straight anyway, so there you go. So I'm cutting down here. Okay, we're cutting the little score thing out. We're just, you don't have to be like dead posh about that. You just rip it out. Just let the guts of it out. Sorry. My voice gets really deep when I go like that. Okay, so we're just going to score these lines now that we've like folded them over. And this one, the reason why it's slightly different is the person that did this cut this out, but I'm going to fold it over. Okay. And so that's that bit. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and remember what happened now. Okay. We're going to cut this line out. So again, we're keeping it with the 8.5 and the 3.5 and the 8.5 bit at the top. Okay, the orientation is the right way up, and I did do it the right way. When I said turn it 90 degrees, I was right. And then we're going to cut this bit out this time. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bell chime, jingle bell slime. I don't think they sing slime. I've run out of lyrics, so I'll just sing to you. La 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 la, to rock the night away. Bell time, jingle bell time. Go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle bell. Right, okay. Sorry about the outburst. Okay, so now we're going to fold this up. Okay, so I'm going to fold that up to there. Okay, we're going to score that there. Are you with me? Probably not. And now we're going to this corner. So when we've got there's a line here and a line here, we're going to cut from this point to this point here. So the point where the two lines meet, and so that's a diagonal line. And not that I'm not telling you that it's not like insinuating you don't know what a diagonal line is, but like I'm just telling you, I can't. It's a good job I'm not a brain surgeon. My hands are not steady today. I can't come in today. My hands aren't steady. I don't know whether brain surgeons talk with that really high pitched voice, but they do now. Okay, so I've scored that line. Now we're going to fold this one up. Fold that there. Yeah, and then we're going to fold this one over this way. And you try and get it straight, Dave, because, like, you know, story of my life. So there we go. So what we're going to have, let's just fold this over. So this is going to fold over here, over this way. It's going to fold this way if it likes it or not. So there we go. Fold that over there and like flip it back, and then we're going to fold this one up as well, and then just put the light score in and flip it back, and then we're going to fold this one over, and then we're going to put the line in and flip it back, and then we're going to fold this one over, put the line in and flip it back. Okay, so now, because we've got lots of little pocket things, how it's going to be is it'll fold over, I don't know, aesthetically it doesn't make much difference. It's going to fold over like that, that's going to fold up like that, and that is going to fold down like that, and we're going to have a little like pockety tuckety, well, like you'd make yours straight, like, well, you know, it's me, isn't it? So like, it's me, it's live, I'm live from Batley, the centre of the globe. Well, centre of Fox's Biscuits anyway. So that's what we have. Okay, so I mean, I realise that that's upside down. I mean, you could fold it the other way. You don't have to have it that way around. You could have it so that all of these fold the other way. You have to decide which side you want inside, which side you want outside. And all it is just the other way around, isn't it? So it's just the other way around in it. I actually think I prefer that. And I think then everything is a bit more up the right way, is it? Now you have to fold everything in, Dave, first. Fold it all in. Get it all tucked in. Not straggly bits hanging out. There we go. I think I prefer that. Yeah, I do prefer that. I wasn't keen on the festive oven gloves, but like, you know. Okay, so there we go. That's what we've got. So what we're going to do is we're now going to make it look more pockety. Okay, so I like a divot out of my little pockets. Okay, so I'm going to make a hole, not all the way in like that though. I'm going to make a hole, maybe, I quite like the idea of a nice deep one. Oh, take my eye out. Turn it round to take and do this one. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen when the slow lay round about, deep and crisp and even, brightly shone the moonlight. Sorry if I've just burst your eardrums. Where am I? That's here. No, it isn't. Where is it? That's there. Sorry, I've just completely confused myself with the orientation. And then flip that round and do that one as well. Take that off. Blimey, they're really firing at me today. Right, okay, so now when we're gluing, we need to find some glue first. Hang on. Hold that thought while I just like move the iPad, squiggle it round. Okay, so you use You do you. You use what you have to hand, okay? But I've got some 3-in-1 to hand. Okay, so to make this a pocket, I'm going to glue on these two sides. Oh, look how wonky that line is. Talk about wonky lines. Oh, you know what it is? You know why I've got wonky lines? I was watching Julie at Camellia Craft Designs, and she was doing wonky lines, and she was making me laugh about her wonky lines. And she's cursed me. She's cursed me with a wonky line. Okay, there we go. So that's those. That's that one, sorry. And then, obviously you don't want to glue this edge because that then doesn't become a pocket. So you're just going to glue this bottom edge to line up with this edge. And you can take a divot out of here if you want to. In fact, actually, let's just do a shallow divot. Just so you can see it's a pocket. For me, a divot kind of just suggests a pocket. A pocket. I don't know why I suddenly started saying pocket. I've never said it before. So, and then we're going to do the same on this one. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in my life. And then glue along this edge. Stick that down, and any glue that squeezes out, let it ooze and wipe it off. And then do the same on this pocket, so either side. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go. Well, you know something, why isn't there a it's beginning to look a lot like January? Because you can't sing Christmas songs in, well, you can sing Christmas songs whenever you like, but like people stare at you, and then again they stare at me anyway, so like, I do go around the shop singing when I'm walking around. I suddenly catch, well, it's just, no, I don't suddenly catch myself. Somebody usually gives me a funny look, like, okay, crazy man, you stay there and I'll go this way. But sometimes I get people joining in, so I'll start saying like, it's beginning to look a lot like, and somebody will go, Christmas. You know something? Just, I don't care if somebody's singing, then, you know, it means that they're enjoying life, aren't they? So, you know, enjoy it while you've got it. So, okay, so that's how we've got it. So we've got a little pocket here. It'd be helpful if I could actually show you a pocket. Oh, here we go. My handy tags here. So we've got a little pocket here. Okay. We've got a little pocket here. It's a left-hand pocket, that one. There. We've got a little pocket here. We've got a little tucky pocket here and a tucky pocket here. Okay, and it all folds up, all nice and neat, all goes to bed, all tucks away. I don't know why I've suddenly developed a London accent, I don't know. And it all folds up, and it folds up like that, and you try and get a bit straight. Get it straight. There we go. And that's it. So that's kind of the little pocket. So I thought we'd then just, you know, do a bit of decoration, or we'll make another one. So should we make another one? And so you've got a bit of an idea. Okay, let's make another one. I didn't wait for you to answer. I just went straight in there. Let's get one. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Quite like that one. It's got a bit of a festive edge. Let's just, I won't find it again if I don't put a page marker in it. There we go. Oh, I like that one. I like that on the front anyway. Why do they do that? Why do they put a really nice one with a meh? So, I quite like that. That's got like a bit of a 70s vibe to it. And the back's all right. I'm not keen on that. That's all right. Indifferent to that. That's all right. I'm not keen. And then we're just going to go all the way back through, and they're just exactly the same, aren't they? So I think Why? 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 I don't know why. I swallowed a fly, perhaps I'll die. There's that one. That's kind of like a bit, you know, it's all right. No, it's all right. Well, let's go for that one. It's all right. It ticks a box, but it's not the box I wanted it to tick. So, oh yeah, sorry, yeah, £3. This is the works. Sorry, so I've just looked up and seen the chat has gone mad. I will reply to people, but like you don't want to wait for like, you know, me to reply to everybody, otherwise we won't get any craft done. So yeah, £3. This is from the Works, which is a kind of a papery, crafty bookstore. It's cheap in the UK, but yeah, £3, not bad, is it? And they're nice, thick quality as well. Nice. Doesn't say what the 250-gram acid free. Doesn't say what the GSM is, but I would say the GSM. I don't know what the poundage is, by the way. I know it's like you measure weight of cardboard in pounds in America, and we use GSM, which is grams. GSM, grams per square meter. So because we're all metric like in it. Please don't try and do cultural references for young people, Dave, because it's scary. Okay, so we're going to use this one, and this one's kind of got a bit of a 30s, 40s kind of sunbuzz theme to it. Why have I just put the scoreboard back where it should be, Dave? Let's do it again. So this one does not have an orientation, okay? So it doesn't matter on this one. So I'm going to use it like, it doesn't have an orientation, but Dave needs an orientation to it. So we're going to have it this way first. So remember to use the inches, Dave, not the centimeters. So we're going to go, we're all going on a summer holiday. We're going to go at 3, not on the summer holiday, I'm sorry. So we're going at 3. So we're doing 3. And then we're doing 8. Yeah? You don't have to do the that's optional. So 3 and 8, and then we're going to turn it round and we're going to do 90 degrees, and we're going to do 3.5. 3.5, and singing is optional, obviously, and 8.5. 8.5. Then we're going to turn it back to being, we want, hang on, 3.5 and the 8.5 at the top. Yeah, got 3.5 and the 8.5 at the top. We're going to wrestle with this silly thing again. Sorry, Crafter's Companion, but you know, if you made it a little bit easier to get this thing in, and if it stayed in without it falling off and poking somebody in the eye, it would be great. Sorry, Crafters and Companion. I know you've gone for global domination and you've done quite well, but just a critique. Okay, so remember, we want the 3.5 and the 8.5 at the top, don't we? Yeah. So we've got brain's not working. We want the 3.5 and the 8.5 at the top. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, we want the 3.5 and the 8.5 at the top. I don't even know which one the 3.5 is now, so 3.5 and the 8.5 at the top. This is going to be slightly different because I think I did the other one slightly wrong. Did I? I don't know. Why did I do it wrong? How? No, that's wrong. That way. That's the way we need it. Why have I got 4? Why have I done a 4 and a 9? Oh, because I've got this around the wrong way, have I? Somebody help me, that's alright. I've got it right. It's alright. It's alright. I just got it completely around the wrong way. I got it that way up and not that way up because there is no direction to it. It kind of foxed me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this over like this. Actually, I fold it like this, and I'm going to ink that edge so you can see it better. Because I'm good like that. Sharing is caring. I'm just using some ground espresso. I'm going to ink that edge so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to ink these edges because I know on camera that you can't always see it. I'm going to make it quite a dark edge and then you'll be able to see. Okay, move that because I'm going to stick my finger in it or something like that. Okay. So we're having this way round. Okay, so we want to cut that line that basically I've just made out. And the reason why you're cutting it out, it just helps that if it's not there, when you fold this over and then you fold it that way, if it's still there, it will make it just really bulky. So I'm just cutting that out. Don't go too far. That's the story of my life. Don't go too far. You always take it too far, Dave. Yeah, I know. I know. So we're cutting that bit, that inky line out. Yeah, so we're cutting that one out and we're doing the same on the other side. We're going to cut that bit out. I'm dreaming of a white... Oh dear, that's terrible, Dave. Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. Well, I'm not writing any this year, so I'm not dreaming of a white Christmas at all, and obviously. Okay. Is ground espresso darker than crusty walnut? No, sorry, it says walnut stain. Okay. Let me park this. Let me just get, right, okay. I have vintage photo, ground espresso. Espresso! Oh, no, sorry. We've got crusty walnuts, no, walnut stain, sorry. And then we've got gathered twigs. And we've got brushed corduroy because, like, you know, you can never have enough brown as far as I'm concerned. Sorry, let's turn that around. And then we've got tea dye. Okay, so those are the browns in my life. And then I think, oh, I've got this in this variety, which is apricot nectar. And they're the browns that I use, and I will show you what they look like because then you can judge. You be the judge, not me. You be Snoopy. Right, let's cut a bit of this off. So somebody in the chat, who was it, who asked me? The Goth Crafter, okay? So Goth Crafter has just asked me. Hi, by the way. So has just asked me what are they different, darker? They didn't ask me that, so let's use a piece of cardboard, Dave. Okay, so this is what tea dye looks like, just so you can see. So that's tea dye. Okay, I always think of ice creams. I know I digress, but, like, you know, that's part and parcel of me. All right, I'm just gonna have a drink. Sorry, just bear with me a second. I need water. Hopefully the microphone isn't too near my throat when I do that, because otherwise you just hear me swallowing. So tea dye, that's tea dye. And oh, sorry, I was going to say tea dye. You know, I always think of ice cream. The reason why I think of ice cream is when I was little, our ice cream van used to be owned by a company in Coventry called D-Dye. So we used to go and say, "Can we have a D-Dye?" Tea dye just sounds like D-Dye. Anyway, sorry, I digress. And then we've got vintage photo. Okay, so vintage photo. That, see, you can tell it's a bit dry. It's a bit dry. It's a bit like me. It's a bit dry. So that's vintage photo. Vintage photo because it's a bit dry. And then this is ground espresso. So that's ground espresso. And then we've got walnut stain, which is a bit lighter than, I think, than ground espresso. Okay, so ground espresso. Not much in it, obviously. Then we've got gathered twigs, which again is quite similar, and we've got brushed corduroy. Now I get these names wrong all the time because I always refer to crusty walnuts when I say walnut stain. So if you ever hear me say crusty walnuts, you know what I'm talking about. Well, or you don't, because most of my life people don't know what I'm talking about. And then this is a very more orange. Oh, the other one I use is the rusty hinge. So you see that's very orange, but I use that for when I'm trying to make it look a bit orange, a bit rusty. Oh, don't know. Oh, goodness only knows where my rusty hinge is. I've only got a little one. Only got a little pat. I'm sorry. Either you know what I'm laughing at or you don't. I'm sorry. I have no idea where it is, but it was around here somewhere. Oh dear, yeah. So that's I do have rusty hinge somewhere, but no idea. Goodness only knows. Oh, and I've got this, which is antique linen, and these are the ones I tend to use a lot. Which you can see, antique linen is again another one that desperately needs replacing. But what's this one? That's the apricot nectar that I just used. So yeah. So, oh no, it's there. Found it. So this is rusty hinge. I see. I told you I've only got a little one. So this is my rusty hinge, and that's the one I use for when those two are great for when you're making it look a bit rusty. They also incorporate some of that because it does make it look, you know, more vintage. So that's what you've got. And if you can tolerate my hideous writing, I hate my writing, by the way. This is Tito. This is Vintage Photo. I have to put a full stop after all now, so this is ground espresso. This one is walnut stain, Dave, not crusty walnuts. And this one is gathered twigs. This one's brushed corduroy. I can't spell corduroy. U-R-O-Y, corduroy. What was that? That was a completely different one. This is antique linen. Antique linen, and this is rusty hinge. Apologies for the writing, like I say. Full stop, full stop, full stop. And so yeah, that one is the one that's, you know, it's not a Tim Holtzy one, it's an artistry ink. So I hope that's helped. But yeah, I like them all. You can tell which one I use a lot though, the Vintage Photo, because it's really dry. It's really dry. I used to use the antique linen a lot, but obviously that's really dry as well. So, and you know something, I just cannot find a re-inker to re-ink my Vintage Photo, which means I'm going to have to buy another one of the damn things. The whole point of having a re-inker is so that you can re-ink it and, you know, help the environment a little bit by not buying more plastic. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, I'll step down from my soapbox now. So yeah, so that's what we've got. So remember, you're going to fold this bit in. Okay, so let's do that. Just going to quickly fold them, and then we'll fold them properly in a minute. Okay, we're going to this one we're going to cut in a diagonal, so from corner to corner. You in your pug's corner, and I in mine. Sing Hosanna. So Pug's, sorry, I'll just tell you, those people that don't already know, because some of you already know, but when I was trying to enunciate, Dave, BBC Voice now, when I was little, I used to sing Hosanna, because I used to go to Sunday school, and we used to sing Hosanna, And I always thought that they sang, instead of you in your small corner and I in mine, I used to think they sang you in your pork swarner. Who knows what a pork swarner is, but when you are like little ickle, when I was an ickle boy, I thought that that's what they sang. So there you go. That's the situation. So now you're all judging me. I know. That's fine. Judging me, you're leaving somebody else alone. We're going to do this one here. So let's just bend that way so you can see this edge as well. You in your pork swarner and I in mine. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna. Now the dolphins can hear me. So you get a bit high. Well, I get a bit high when I start singing like that, and then only dolphins can hear me. Dolphins and dogs, all the dogs in the neighbourhood start barking. And you're all thinking, I wished only dolphins and dogs could hear him, because I can hear him too. So, okay, so we're going to cut this one off. Cut it off. I'm going to cut this one off, this side off. It's beginning to look a lot. Why do I keep singing that? Because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, that's why. Where is it? I've lost it. It's there, the little pail. Come here. Oh, come on. Yeah, that one nipped out, okay? And then we're going to fold up there, okay? Yeah? Oh, are you with me? Are you with me? No, you've got no idea. Blind Bambi, you are. Blind Bambi, no idea. Okay, let's ink some of these edges before we get folding. Oh, we're going to step back, Dave. I'm going to cut this notch out first. You in your pork swarner and I in mine. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna. I'd love to learn to sing, though. If anybody out there can teach me to sing, blimey, you need a medal if you can teach me to sing. I'd love to be able to properly sing. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. That nearly took my eye out. Jingle. Oh, it's all right. I've got another eye here. I could always put them in. So. Sorry, I'm just thinking about googly eyes now. So I'm going to do another deep divot. Deep divot. Divot. Not pivot. Divot. It's a Friends reference, of which I did not. I didn't used to watch Friends, but like all the quotes have come courtesy of Brian, who used to watch it. So let's get these inky edges done. Ink your edges, ink your edges, ink your edges till the white doesn't shine. Thank you, you're welcome. It's that blooming song stuck in my head. In my head, that's, yeah, Ed, spelled E-A-D. Oh, I don't know whether it's like happens around the globe, but the UK are very good at dropping their ages. So, I don't know where I've dropped mine. I think mine went down a drain. So, okay, let's ink that little edge there. I feel like I'm wrestling with it now. For those of you that are trying to like craft along are probably like, what, where, what, hang on, which way has got it? It doesn't matter. Like, all I'm doing is inking all of the folds and edges at the minute. It's not part of the look. You're just going round, getting rid of all of that those little white bits. Even if you're going to end up covering them up, at least you've covered them. So you can sleep in your bed well at night knowing that no edge was left espressoed. No stone left unturned. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Doodly 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 bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle bells, you pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock. So there you go, Scarred for Life now. Just inking this edge. Climb every mountain, ford every stream. Every mountain. I can't remember the rest of the words, but that's I love that song. It makes me cry. That film makes me cry. Because I'm a big softie. Just in case you hadn't noticed, I'm a big softie. So I might have a deep voice and a big berry-like look to me, but I am a big softie. So all I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air. Sorry, it's just turned into a musical. So with one enormous chair of wooden teeth, they lavally, 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 lavally. So I can be more than one person when I sing, so because nobody wants to sing with me, that's why. So I was listening to music this morning. I woke up this morning to Christmas songs. I'd set her, she who shall not be named, because she usually pipes up and says something, but the Amazon Echo I set up to play me some Christmas music as I woke from my dream. But I was obviously shouting in because I was so hoarse. Nay, I was. I've just dipped my thumb in it. I'm supposed to dip the sponge, not the thumb. Dip the sponge, not the thumb. Right, okay. Put the lid on that. Put the lid on it, Dave. Move on. Okay, so now I've got no hope of ever finding the orientation. There you go, orientation. So the only way I know is because it's got two ears at the top. Two ears. So remember, we're going to flip this bit over this way. So I've just inked all of that for no reason, and I need to now ink this bit edge. This edge. I did say, if you'd ink it for no reason, just you can sleep well at night and just know that you've inked it. Doesn't matter. You can't see it. Okay, I'm going to fold this bit over this way. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it straight this time. All right. Should we go for it? Should we go for a straight line? We'll go for a straight line of glue as well. There's a squeak developed on my. Anyway, a squeak has developed on my desk, and I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe it's the mice underneath the desk that are clasping their ears, going, "Stop him singing!" Let's get this lined up with that edge. And if we have to go in with our little score tool, we will. So Glynis, if you're watching, I will just say, I will do some embossing for you at some point, because I know that you're kind of struggling with that, and you've got your embossing tool and you want to learn how to emboss, and I'll do that. And coming up in January, so I feel like I'm going to be like coming in January to a screen near you. No, it should be more coming in January to a screen near you. The Dash of Dave will be doing Using Your Junk. That could be taken in the whole other way. Using your junk for journaling. Real, genuine junk journaling. Try saying that when you've had a few. Real, genuine junk journaling. And coming to a screen near you in December, on December the 25th. My brain was going, when's Christmas? December the 25th, Dave. It's always been December. It's not like Easter. It doesn't move around. It's not like, you know, doing the hokey cokey like Easter does. It's always. So, try again. Coming to a screen near you. The Queen's Teach on December the 25th. Still didn't get it right. Tentate Dave, that's what they call me. Honestly, when I record videos, you should see the amount of times that I start the video and I go, hi, this is Dash of Dave, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't remember what I was going to say, blah, 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 blah. I should do some outtakes, the bloopers. The things that didn't go right. Well, blimey, if the blooper roll would be longer than the flaming video, so. Oh, bye, Trisha. Thank you for being here. I've just seen that she's going. I haven't seen if anybody else has gone. Is it something I said? It was too much. So, most people can only stomach a dash of Dave. So, that's why it's called Dash of Dave. So, everybody needs a dash of Dave. Oh, I've just had a message from Phil Hodgson for Dave Flynn. I'm not reading that out loud. Who knows? So, thanks, Alexa. Alexa, what's the weather tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Batley. Expect clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 3 degrees Celsius and a low of 0 degrees.
Oh, right. I love the way they say a high of 3 degrees and a low of 0. High, it's hardly high, is it? 3 degrees. Baby, baby, where did our love go? I don't even know that was sung by the 3 degrees. Alexa, what did the 3 degrees sing?
This is the 3 degrees from
No,
Scotty.
Alexa, cancel. Alexa, cancel, cancel, cancel. I only asked you what they sang. Alexa, cancel. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Name your neck. When will I see you again? That's what they sang. That's what she started playing. When will we share precious moments? Are we in love or just friends? Is this my beginning or is it the end? Got really high. It's the end of my singing career, I know that. But it's the start and the end of my singing career. Just give me... Do you know something? The 3 degrees. I went when I was younger. when I was younger, so much younger than today. I never needed anybody's help in any way. Sorry, song lyrics are just stuck in my head all the time. No, when I was younger, the first job that I did, I worked in a department store, and the people that we used to, every year we'd have a Christmas. The people there would have a Christmas party on site, and it was always fancy dress, and you had to come as something. And we always did it for charity. And one year I was dressed from head to toe wearing gold lame, this really long gold lame dress, with 2 other people, and we came as the 3 degrees. So so I remember I'm scarred for life by when will I see you again, because I remember singing that. I had this really big wig on, that was one of the ones that used to sit on the model groupings, and bearing in mind this was back in the 80s and they weren't made for like wearing, and I had this wig on, and and I couldn't get any like shoes, so everybody'd used them off the model grouping and model grouping. So the thing with the shoes from the model groupings is they always had a hole in the bottom, so you could stick the spike through. So like you'd have the stiletto heel, and then inside the sole you'd have a hole, and I couldn't find any shoes to fit my feet, and I did try cramming them into like, but I ended up with like pit boots, like, you know, hobnail boots, like steel toe cap style boots, and I don't like the feel of like tights on my legs, because I wasn't going to shave them. I've got very hairy legs, and I wasn't going to shave my legs, so I'd got no tights. So I'd got a gold lame dress, like really slinky gold lame. I was a lot thinner back then. A gold lame slinky dress, and I'd got like these hobnail boots on, this wig on, and I remember going out in my lunchtime, and across the road there was Marks and Spencer's, which is another kind of department store from the UK, but they used to sell food, and well, they still sell food, very nice food, expensive food, but they used to sell great sandwiches, so we all used to go over there for our sandwiches at lunchtime. And I was over there, bearing in mind I am wearing gold lame hobnail boots and a wig. I was over in Marks and Spencer's, and this little old lady came up to me and she said, "Excuse me, do you work here?" And it just tickled me. It's like it's one of those memories that has stayed with me for life, and it's made my voice made my voice really high. The Alexa, oh sorry, Phil has said the Alexa message was safe if you had read it out, by the way. I say, Alexa, have I got any messages?
One for Dave. From Phil Hodgson.
Just watching you work.
Received in the last 10 minutes.
All right. So it was a voice message. So anyway, so now you're scarred for life by the thought of me wearing gold lame and being asked by an old lady, do I work here? Right, so one of the things I would say for this is, I always think something always looks complete if it's a bit rounded off, so don't use your circle punch, Dave, because that is not going to help you around the corner. So, using my corner rounder, I never know which one to use. Let's use it try it on the demo one. Am I happy with that? Yeah, that'll do. That's the right corner. That's the right size. So it's got 3 sizes on this one. So try and wiggle it and get it in the hole. Making my own jokes here. So just clip that bit off. I have to look away now when I do this, because like I'm frightened of getting this in my eye. Me eye in my eye. My eye. Again, that one. Yeah, cool. And then on this one as well. I mean, you can do it on all the corners, but I like the 2 at the front to be done at least. That one, and then this one. Oh, Worcester's now having an argument with the local, I don't know what it is, the local squirrel, possibly. It could be one of the other dogs that happens to be, or like thinks that it can dare to walk down his street. Oh, I I've got such an itchy nose. I was trying to do that without scratching my nose, but then I had to drop the card to get on with scratching my nose. Okay, so when will I see you again? When will we share precious moments? Hello, Worcester. Come on, then. Is that like you want to come and tell everybody? Right, sorry, everybody. He's just come to tell us that there's a squirrel or a dog or something. Come on, then. Come on. Come on. Get your head into shot. What's that? Is that what you're trying to sniff? It doesn't. Well, don't lick it. It doesn't smell very. Ah! Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Yes, you are. So, okay, you're going to go, or you're going to stay there? You're going to stay on my knee? No, you're going to go take the wire with you. Go on then, go and shout at them again. So, okay. Back to what I was doing before. I have no idea how long this has been going for. I'm really sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but you've got. Yeah, absolutely. He does show them who's boss. So, that wasn't what the message was supposed to be. It was supposed to say fabulous watching you work. Okay. Thank you. Just says watching you work. So like it's a bit like watching you work, like you're staring through the window, Phil. It was like a bit no. So there we go. That's what we've got. So let's get some decoration on this, and we can get it in this Christmas journal. So you know, I was doing this Christmas journal. It would be a Christmas journal because I am a moose after all. So we've got this to go in here. We've got this, which I think I'm going to tuck in one of the pockety things. Oh no, we've got something, little Red Riding Hood hiding in that pocket. We've got that there, that there, that there. We've got no pockets. There are no pockets left. Let's get that tucked in there. Okay, so this needs to go. I think I might have that clipped in the back pocket. So that's the thing we made last week. Okay, and we're going to have this somewhere. Okay, and then really I need to be then starting to get on with all of the other things that, you know, that I need to do. I think I've over subscribed to doing things. I've said, I don't know what this is about, wafting things away. I've oversubscribed to saying what I can get done. So anyway, these, by the way, these are little paint chips that come from they come from B&Q, and I'm hoping I'm not going to get barred from B&Q now, because like I told you where I've got them from. But these make great little journaling cards that just look a bit different. And January will be all about this. So like the stuff I'm planning to do in January will be using the stuff that you've got. So even things like your junk mail and all the other stuff that you get, all the other things that you pick up or available free. I mean, like these are available free because they're in the hope that you will buy some paint from them. So, but they just make nice little journaling cards now. I do like to round some edges off. I'll go for a shallower edge on that. Baby, baby, where did our love go? I didn't have any love in the first place. All I want for Christmas is a big strapping lad. All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night. It's like you feel like you've got to lose a I was trying to say Eliza Doolittle. Loser die little. Eliza Doolittle. Eliza Doolittle. You feel like you've got Eliza Doolittle in the room now, don't you? Oh, sorry. Oh. You can tell I've been to pick. I've picked up a few. Let's pick one of these. A Lucidilittle. That's the B movie. Or maybe that could be the spoof. I could be a Lucidilittle. In Hertford, Hereford and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. The rain is pain falls mainly on the plain. So I am not going to properly decorate this because like we've been going like forever. I think. I don't know how long we've been going. What time is it? An hour and a half. An hour and a half. Oh well. You're still here, and if you're not here, then you're not worried about it, are you? Because you're not here. So just get that in there. Wiggle it. Get it in. Why are you not going in there? Let's try putting you in the other way around then. Go in the other way. There we go. That's gone in. Have that in there. That in there. We could. Let's make a little taglet. A taglet. I need a cutter. Where's the cutter? I need a cutter. Oh, blimey, everything's just gone. It's just gone. Okay, so we need something that's going to fit in here. We need a cutter. We need a ruler now. 3, maybe 2 and 3, 2 and 3 of them. 3/3, 2/3, not 2/3, Dave. 3/3, 2 and 3/3 by 4. No, 4 1/4. Blimey, just make it hard for yourself, Dave. 2 and 3/3 by 4 and 1/4. Open that up. 4 and 1/4. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. Like I say, I'm not writing any album. If you're not getting a Christmas card from me, don't worry. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my edged one, but who knows where that's gone. I do have some that are cut with an edge to them. My B&Q card, there's loads of the damn things. So like, my card, look at all these cards that you get that you just, let's use one of them. It's an Amazon gift card. Let's just cut a piece off. I did have one already made, but who knows where they are. So all I like to do is cut some random edges off, and then you know you've got a variety to which you can have. What kind of shape tag do I want? Do I want that? Yeah, let's go for that. And then you get a consistent cut. Put that on there, flip it over, put that on there. There we go. Cool, there we go. And then I shall get my slot thing. Oh, I didn't have any Christmas lights on. Any Christmas lights on. Oh, turn them on, turn them off. They're on. Put a notch in there. So I like the slot ones, to be fair. So, and I've got this ribbon here, and I don't. It might be a little bit wide, but it doesn't matter. It near matter. I like that. We're going to have that in there. It's quite bright, isn't it? I mean, you can kind of dull it down a bit. Okay, so you know if you want to get this edge, Yeah, really easy way to do that is just fold your ribbon over. Yeah, and then you just cut. And then you get that little edge. So there you go. If you're people struggling, I've watched people do this quite often. And then it doesn't look the same. Fold it over, dead easy. Simple pimple. So that's a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. Never mind, that's fine. And then what I'll use is I'll use a little staple. Actually staple that into the card. I'll keep that on there. That's fine. I like the kind of like rusticy look. If you want to like just dull your ribbon down, just go over it with a bit of crusty walnuts. Or something as such. Other brands of walnuts are available. Oh dear. Welcome to Car Crash TV. I think actually that's a little bit long. I'm just going to fold it over and just cut the two off together. Yeah, that's better. So this is a very quick little tag. I could put an image on there. You can round the edges, the bottom edges off if you want to, but you know, we're just, like I said, just making a little quick little tagette. So there you go, there's a tag for there. Please go in now after all that. Thanks. There you go. So there's that. Okay. And then we'll need to make something for here. What should we have in here? We'll have another thing that's probably about the same width, because then I've got a piece cut. If we have it a similar sort of length, which was 4 and a quarter. Sorry, I don't know where I've just put the other cutter, so I'll use this one. I know it's like I've got all the cutters out now. I am the crafter with like loads of things. I realise this. We'll have a different shape edge this time. Pair of scissors, Dave. That's what we use. A lucid diet. Sorry, still tickles me. Fun. So I think I might have an owl. I might have a big owl actually. Steady. I'll go for this one. This is a circle punch, so it's just a different, you know, use what you've got that's lying around. Okay, I'm gonna have that in there. And I might have a bit of something else. I might have a grouping of a groping. Is that like the collective term for a group of gay men that identify as bears? A groping. A groping of bears. Oh dear, I can't get this off. Now, I bought this ribbon donkeys ago. Oh Dave, come on. It's not going to go right, is it? Yeah, oh, I like that. Heave! It's only £3 for all of that. That's not bad, is it? That ain't bad at all. Tear that bit off. Okay, I think I'm going to have this with some of this. Again, don't want it too long. Let's go for there. I'm just going to cut it off for now, and then if we want to do the funky bit on the edge, do the funky gibbon, we can. Oh, you know I said I can't find the other cutter. It's here. That's why. It's right in front of my eyes. The unexpected hits you between the eyes. Surprise, surprise. Oh I'm really sorry. Well, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Just, you know, life with me. This is what comes. This is what happens. These things randomly come out. So, okay, cut them like that together, and I think we're just going to put those in together. And the hole's big enough to be able to get them all through, because like the last time I tried to do this, like the hole was like really tiny. I couldn't get the damn things through it. So like that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I would slow stitch this. A slow stitch. Like, do you know something? People have started calling it slow stitching. It's called hand stitching, but people have started calling it slow stitching. But I've got one of these, so I don't have to. I've got one of these. I can provide a pedal for it. The pedal for it is plugged in. Why would it be plugged in? Where's the, just hold that thought, because like I'm struggling here. Yeah, it's plugged in. Okay, all I'm going to do is just sew these two bits together. So, actually, I think what I might do is I might just sew a line down the front of this. Please don't unthread this needle, Dave. Don't unthread it, Dave. I just said don't. What have you just done? Oh no, you haven't. You lucky boy. Okay. So I'm going to sew down the front of here. Right, I am not a sewist or a tailor or anything like that. So the line that you get, how it looks is how it looks. All right. So don't judge me. Just get the right thing. What do I want? Number. I go for number 11. 11 is my lucky number, in case anybody wondered. Tension on this, so it needs a bit of attention. I know how it feels. And then just go back on it, and then go cool. There we go. Cool, great. Get the needle out of it. Okay. Take that off, and that's the two bits sewn together like that. And then I'm just going to put it into the. Sorry, you can't see any of this. Well, if you can. You're lucky. It just adds to that kind of like more rustic kind of feel to it, and then I'm just going to sew it to the top of the thing, the top of the thing, top off the thing. Oh, damn it! Guess what it's done? Just unthreaded itself. So maybe I'm not going to sew it to there. Let's see if I can do this quickly. It's a good thing. It's a good job I paid attention in home economics, isn't it? At school, and like learnt how to thread a thread sewing machine. Excuse me while I'm multi-talented. I will make a great husband. Although I've been a husband before, I'm never going to make a great husband. A triad would be perfect for me. So. Why have one when you can have three? So, three, I mean two. No, because me, I'm the third. Okay, shut up, Dave. Get on with it. There we go, that wasn't bad. That didn't take me long, did it, to rethread it? Take it out, just so you can see how I've done. Take the threads off, put that back down again. You go back to bed again, switch you off. There we go. So we've got a bit of a crafty gubbins going on. Gubbins, that's another good word, isn't it? Gubbins. There we go. Just ink the edges on this. And we've made a nice another tag with a bit of a difference to it. And I could do with something to stick on it, maybe a word. I have a word. Words. don't come easy to me, except for when they're on the floor in a file. Donut. What's donut? You donut. Right, we're going for something a bit funny. Gorgeous, groovy giggle. A gorgeous, groovy giggle. That's what we've got. Put them there. Right, okay, I could do with a little bit of an image. So, this video is going to, I've completely broken that tripod that I said I was having problems with before. I'm trying to lift it up, I've broken the top off it. I need some flowers. I wonder if there's anything flowery in here that looks slightly Christmassy. Doesn't have to be really Christmassy. There's a hand with a flower. Not really. It's not doing it for me anyway. You know what? I bet I don't. Bet that needs to go on my Christmas list. Maybe that. I want some more festive looking flowers, that's what I need. I think that might be a bit overkill, Dave. And it's not terribly festive, but it's red. So. Quite like that, I have to say. I might do that. Although it won't go with gorgeous festive giggle, will it? No, gorgeous, whatever it was, gorgeous groovy giggle. Okay, so I'm just going to have to cut this out a bit. Oh, sorry. Oh, like Christina said, the last time I didn't do that, I stuck that in my, I poked myself in the head with it. So I just don't like this edge on here. It's too wide. It's not been centered when it was cut. Oh dear, that's going to come off completely. You cut it down too much, Dave. Okay, I'll just cut this edge off. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, it's my craft, it's never going to be perfect. It just is. I'll just cut some of the, wiggle the edge. If you can't see the edge really, just wiggle it and like it just says, it's a suggestion that there was an edge there. The Tim Holt scissors. I need some more. Well, I say I need some more. I've got a smaller pair and they just aren't cutting anything, and this has come undone, but I can't tighten it up. So so they're kind of overpassing it, but not cutting. So anyway, they're so expensive. That's something that maybe I'll have to suggest Santa buys me. I'm just going to go around and ink this edge. It's not so white. Get rid of that edge there. And I've cut something around there. Get rid of any white in the background. I'll just throw the the inky thing over there. Oh, come on. Don't do this. The last time I did this and I pressed it really hard, it just like, oh, I'm blowing a bubble here. It just kind of went. So, nowhere to put that. Why get on the back of my hand? It'll do. Oh, I really need to tidy the craft room. Now I feeling a bit guilty now that I've shown you all how terrible it is. At the start of this video, and I showed you the hideous state that it's in. But you know, it probably reassures some of you because, like, you know, you're thinking, oh, good, at least his is as messy as mine. I'll put that on there. We've got somewhere else. Then you can tuck something. So that's just. Oh, I'm just going to put some. I'll just put, instead of gorgeous giggle, I'm just going to put gorgeous on there. And in fact, I could just run that through that bit of glue and it will stay stuck. the glue off it. Not Tales of the Unexpected. Yeah. Tales of the Unexpected. Anybody that's ever lived in the UK and was around in the 70s and 80s will know what Tales of the Unexpected was. I think it's kind of one of those classics now. There we go. Nice little tag there. That can go in our thing. So it just is going to be living there, and we could do with a tag here. I mean, you could put something in there. You could put a little pocket in there. Obviously not in that. Put the scissors back, Dave. Oh. There you go. That's kind of like, I have to bless it now, otherwise like it'll end up stabbing me again. It'll attack me in the night. I could do with something in here. That thing, I keep throwing it away and it keeps coming back. Get rid of it. Go. It's good my fingers have gone sticky now. We'll put those somewhere else. Gorgeous. Don't say groovy giggle. We've got a groovy giggle going on. We might use that. Let's see if I can just get something to put in here. What have we got to go in here? I think that might be the thing that I'm gonna use. And we just need like a journal-y card type thing. Sorry, I've just realised my microphone has fallen off, so if you can still hear me, you know. So, a needle pulling thread, line to follow slow. 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. What do you reckon? Use the big 4 1/4. So it's going to be 4 1/4. No, what did I just say? 3 1/2. So it's going to be 3 1/2 high because this has got an orientation to it. So 3 1/2. Where the heck is the 3 1/2? There it is. 3 1/2 cut, and then we're going to go 4 1/4 this way. Turn that into a little journaling card, just nip off the edges. Let's change the setting of that. Nip off the edges. And I don't know why I always end up singing the A-Team. I don't know why. She swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'd die. This is not very inky now, is it? It's a bit inky. I could do. I do with some more vintage photo. I've told you that though, haven't I? Am I repeating myself? Am I repeating myself? Am I repeating myself? Yes, Dave, you are. Just say, yes, Dave, that's fine. Okay, so, got a little journal card. That's going to go in there. That'll sit nicely, won't it? Just check before I do anything to it. Yeah, that'll do. Sit nicely. That'll do nicely. Nope, not going to put that on there, Dave. Don't put that on there, Dave. You were going to do something, but I can't remember what it was. You were going to put a bit of paper on it. Oh, maybe a bit of that. Right, so let's just tear this down, I think. Yeah, let's just tear this down. So remember, if you want a white edge, pull it up, and you got the white edge. Okay. So we just want to tear a bit of this out. Put a bit of this on there. We're going to put a. We could do with a Tim Holtz figure. That's what we could do with a people. People. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. With one person, you can stick it to a card. Okay, I could do with some little people. I need some little people. I need the little people now. So, don't know where the people are. She's going to be a bit big, isn't she? Yeah, she's a bit big. But she might fit. Oh, hello, Brian's here. So, Brian has arrived. Brian has just climbed over everything to get into here. So maybe have her on it. Sorry, Brian, I've just shoved everything over that side so that my second desk looks like a bomb has hit it. So,
You alright?
I'm good, thank you. Sorry, I'm still living.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, so.
Hello, everybody.
Brian is here. Come to save the day. Well,
I was on about saving the day.
might find someone to plonk himself in a minute. So, been a bit of day, is it? It's been a day and a half for you.
Oh, it's been alright.
What have we got here? Anything erotic? I don't think that's going to get stuck in here. Let's just tear a bit off here then. So I'm just kind of just finishing this kind of little project that I've just done. So
Cool. Did you open this?
no, you can open them though. Brian's eyeing up the food that I brought into here, so clearly not eaten. So, I've been singing to them, Brian. I'm sorry. They're scarred for life. There's
It's
people.
what you do.
I've just seen these out of the corner of my eye. I might put this on it instead. So I bought these from IKEA. Well, you see that they're from IKEA. They're not called some strange IKEA name, some Swedish name, I mean. But I might just use one of these. Oh, actually, yeah, I think I'm going to use one of these. So I'm going to boycott. What do I want? I want to go for... Should I go like that and have that? Or shall I go with that? I can have both of them. I can have that. And I can have a bit of... Let's tear that edge off there. Just ink that edge. I'm just trying to see what I want. I'm just placing at the minute, folks. So, like, you know... So I might put that on there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to stick these two bits together. Schnorr bits. No, two bits. No schnorr bits. Oh, I've left the lid off it too long. What are they like? Brian's trying the violet crumble. The violet crumble, sorry.
Not violet though, is it?
No, they're just because they're in a... They're Cadbury's, aren't they? So they're in a violet coloured...
It's just a crunchy, basically.
Well, it's not just a crunchy. They're supposed to be crunchier than a crunchy, apparently. So Brian's arguing that the violet crumble that Christina sent is just a crunchy, but apparently they're...
Oh, it's nice.
So, stick that to
I was
there.
expecting something with a violet flavour.
Oh no, I knew that they weren't violet. So anyway, sorry folks, I'm kind of a bit distracted now, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
Brian has distracted me.
Alright, I'm going to go put the kettle on, so I'll leave you to it. Get back to it, boy, get back to it.
I'm going to put that on there. And I think then I'm going to have her... Where is she? She's gone. Where is she? Close off the road. She's gone. I've lost her. Oh no, hang on. She's there. I thought it was a case of a missing Tim Holtz person then. So, have you seen this Tim Holtz person? All over the milk bottles and everything. We don't have that in the UK. That's a really good idea to be able to put missing people on milk. They do that in America, I think. So I think I'm going to have her maybe there. Yeah, let's go for that. So, oh, come on. Don't do this. Put that on there. We've just got a real strong whiff of this. This is really like, if you've never used 3-in-1, it's got an acetone like smell to it. And it's really pungent. Actually, I think that might be a bit white for me. Just going to go over it lightly with a thing, just to kind of tone the colour down. Should have done it before I stuck her on it, but never mind. Everything's repairable. It's only craft, people. I know, how dare I say it? What, only craft? What? How dare you? Do I want a word on this, or am I kind of over egging the pudding? You know what I'm like for over egging the pudding, so. I don't have anything Christmassy. I probably don't have anything in this book, so. I don't have anything Christmassy, so it's just gonna be a word out of here. Let's just go for create, Dave. Oh, maybe something in black, actually. So, forgive, fancy friend, goddess. No, I don't think so. Loopy, that fits me. Lovable. I don't know what that's. Wally. That fits me as well. Make, motivation, mindfulness. Necessary. Beautiful. Let's go for beautiful. Bless her. I won't put crazy on there. It's not fair, is it? Call her crazy. Just ink the edges of that so it's not quite so white. Stick a bit of this on it. Getting a bit sticky now. It's getting a bit messy in here as well. Stick a bit of that on the back. Wipe the excess off. Go away! Just said go away. I'm just going to put beautiful on there. Just like that. Just like that. Not that. Just like that. Okay. There we go. So she can go in there. She can see her as well. And so then what we've got is we go like this. Tuck those in like that. Tuck that one in. Yeah, like that and like that. We could do with some kind of a closure, but I haven't put one on. But you know, if you kind of score the edges and didn't put quite so many things in it, it'd be all right. So I don't know what to do for a closure. I feel like I need to do a closure now. I know what I could do. Let's put. I'll put this in it. Put that in there. Let's take the tag out, Dave, otherwise you're going to end up with like making a hole in the tag. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. Da, 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 da. Ow, 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 ow. That really pinched my finger. So what I'm going to do is take a bit of this. We need a bit that will go round, Dave. Enough to go round the whole thing. Not Buffalo Girls. We don't need any Buffalo Girls to go round the outside. We just need this to go round the outside. Yeah, we'll go with that. Should be enough. Where's that? Okay. I'm going to put this through here. I'm going to tie it off like this. Like this. And so then we can put those in there. Fold the little tags over. The tassels over, sorry. Fold that tassel over too. Put those back in there. I don't remember, was it that way round? Doesn't really matter. You know when you're trying to do something really quickly and it just does not work. Put that one in there. Oh no, that was the other way around, wasn't it? That way round. Yeah, and then put that there. That goes all the way around there. That goes under there. That one goes under there. No, that one goes under there. And just tie it off. I know you can tie a ribbon better than that, but that's what we've got. That's how it is, folks, I'm afraid.
Coffee.
Oh, I'd love a coffee. Yes, please.
It's there.
All right. Oh, sorry. It's Brian's just said coffee, and then
I made it already.
and he's already made it. So there we go. So that's what we've got. Let's just sort these ends out. So like that, and like that. So there we go. We've got a nice little mess. I've made a mess. Yay! Dave's made a mess again. Yay! So obviously you can make it, you can decorate it as much as you like, but there we go. So that's what we've got. So we've got the, it can, I mean, like, it just sit in a journal. You could give it to a friend. It'd be a nice way to, you know, like, instead of sending a Christmas card this year, why don't you send a little one of these to one of the friends that you love with a few little bits in it, you know, little cards that say something nice. So who is Brian? Brian's my best friend. Sorry, Trisha just said, who is Brian? Brian's my best friend. Oh, I see. Lol, I see. Oh, that's really hot. It just made him... Brian's just gone, who is Brian? Anyway, so we just need to open it up, unwrap it. You could just send that. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, like, I might just take that edge off because that keeps getting folded. I clearly didn't do a very good job of cutting that fold line off. So it just has a few little things in there, and you could put a message in there that says, I love you, thank you very much for making me a coffee, and thank you for taking my dog for a walk. So Brian, he is Brian's evil counterpart. Okay, Brain. So there we go. I hope you like it. You know, I wasn't intending to decorate it, but you guys, I end up spending more time with you guys than I probably should, or than you probably want. But like, you're still here, so like, couldn't be that bad. So I know that there's easier ways to tie this up, but I just like it when you tie it, when you put it either side, and it's a bit more parcel-y like then, and then just tie it up. I know that you can do it bow and bow, but I really struggle with doing bow and bow together, and then like tucking the bow in, and I do have dexterity issues, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So there we go. I guess it does look better that way. So anyway, I hope you've had a giggle, and I hope that you've enjoyed your time with me. It turned out to be more of a sorry, I've just realized I pushed that up to the camera and it didn't even focus, so there we go. I hope you've had a lovely time. I hope you've had a laugh. I hope I've been helpful. Does it actually focus on me, or maybe do that? There you go. It's like, blimey. Oh look, there you go. It's focused now. All right, that's it. Blimey, it takes 4 hours. That giggle has had more airtime than I have. I hope you've had fun. I hope you've learned something. I hope you're going to go off and do something. Just think about it, because this would go nicely in an envelope. I think it'd be thin enough to go through. It would definitely be thin enough to go through the post in the UK anyway, as a standard letter. And you could send that to a friend with a few little bits in it, and you know, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice. It's something you can keep rather than something that you're going to end up putting in the bin. Oh, by the way, I'm telling you now, come January, you'll want to keep all of those Christmas cards and bits of the nice bits of paper. You know, sometimes you might get a nice bag or a nice card with like embellishments on the front, or the little trinkety things, or the things out of the crackers, or the tissue from the hat that you get in the crackers. I'm talking about UK references here. I don't know whether you have any of these things in America. Obviously you have wrapping paper. Didn't mean that, I meant crackers. So I am crackers, I'm going. So yeah, keep those kind of things, because like, you know, I like to encourage you to hoard. I want your craft room to look as messy as mine does. That's why. No, keep hold of those little things, and we're going to be doing something with them. So we're going to be making some journals and some bits and pieces and some useful things. So things for you to be able to keep ephemera in and that sort of thing. So really, you know, just letting you know, keep hold of those things. That's what we're going to be doing. So every time I do this and I see my camera on my hand, no, I see my hand on camera, I think, don't I have nice hands? They look really soft and like office worker type hands. That's because they are soft and office worker type hands. So anyway, I used to be a hand model, so that was a long time ago. Anyway, I'm off. So you have a lovely afternoon, morning, evening, or whatever time it is with you. Remember what I always say, I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. Thanks for joining me for this epic live that it turned into. That's you guys. You're naughty. You encourage me. You encourage me too much. Anyway, I'm going. I don't know why I've suddenly developed this accent. But it's better than my French accent. Hello, because it sound comes directly from hello set. And I am going to go now. I'm going to eat my onions on my bicycle. Anyway, so you all have a lovely evening. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you. I'm going to go and tidy up now. Boring stuff, I know, but somebody has to do it because I don't have a housekeeper. All right then, love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Big hugs. And I'll see you all again soon. Thanks, folks. Have a great evening. Remember, it takes me a little while to get this to stop, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay. So, right. Okay, YouTube, don't let me down. How do I stop it? There we go. End.